Hello and welcome back to another episode of Undusted Letters from the Past. We are about to enter chapter 3, see what is going on with Mom's past and what she might have been dreaming of that got either stolen away from her or she gave up on, or yeah, I'm curious, so let's jump on in. Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I had never seen before. Where did she get all of these from? I really don't know anything about Mom. I can't imagine that. I'm sure there's plenty of things people keep hidden, but man. This looks exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. Oh yeah, it does. I didn't get many trophies as like a solo. It was either trophies for like a team dance, like when I was on a dance team. The only trophies I got that were just by me were at like I went to a social event for a group, and there was like silly competitions like cow chip throwing and rubber duck races, and I got a few trophies for those. They weren't like skill based, it was very much luck. I just threw a dried piece of cow excrement and raced some ducks in a lake, but those were, I feel like, as I recall, I guess gymnastics is more of a, you can get trophies for solo stuff. It's not just team stuff. But none that I would, like, keep on my shelf. Oh, let's do the cloth. Whoa, that's a really cool trophy. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. It's like a gem with something inside of it. That's really neat. Look at how cool that is. I've never seen a trophy like that. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in a math competition. What? Cool, huh? That's not a math. Does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. That's not a math trophy. But then she looked at me with that sullen look and bring the box. The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. A trophy I'd never seen before. Writing competition, first place, Lily Mayer. It has the same symbol as the teacup. So what is he talking about? I lost the thread there. Oh well. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition winner, youth short story competition excellence award. Novel contest first place, all for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all of these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dreams so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. Our last moment. Ooh, this one looks like it's gonna be intricate. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. Oh man, darn it! Ugh, darn it, Undusted, you're getting at all my heartstrings. Okay, this one's gonna be tough. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Okay, I think maybe we start with this and just try and get as much and then we go to the sponge maybe? I don't know. All the buttons, it's gonna be a long journey. I had an American Girl doll that had the tiniest little typewriter, and it came with paper, and it worked just like a typewriter without ink. It was really neat, but I've never used a full-size typewriter before. Okay, finally, I feel like I'm cleaning nothing. Where are all of the pain points? I do not understand. It says I still have 85? Where? Tell me how. Where do I have to go? What did I miss? Something is wrong. I don't really understand. This feels like I don't understand. I guess just keep, it's the percentage is going up, so I guess just keep cleaning the same place and maybe, I don't know, this feels like it might be a bug or something. I don't know. We'll see if we can get to 100 just by cleaning the bottom. Wow, that was insane. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was really weird. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. Oh, this is sad. A typewriter looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems that Mom typed her stories on it. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but the door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened a small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written, the rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Miss Lily Mayer." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. "Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in our previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Lewis." Well, that's rude. Oh my gosh. She wrote to her, maybe someone she looked up to, and got shot down. That sucks. Oh. Words left unsaid. Lewis was the name of Mom's favorite writer, the writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it would feel if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. Yeah, I can't imagine, gosh. That's gonna be really hard to clean. Okay. So other than the numbers, in between the numbers, we're just gonna use the hint system to really get at this quick, because we're gonna need a lot of time to try and get the timing right on that dial. Can I take this off? Ah, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna wrap it up. I wasn't blinking for way too long, and I can't get underneath those dials. That's a bit too tedious for me. Call recorded on February 19th. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you please help me tidy up the house? Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key. I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remembered the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. A landline phone, by calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from that day. Wow. The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Oh, I wish so badly that they could reconcile. Chapter 4, nevertheless. Okay, well, before we dive into Chapter 4, we're going to go ahead and close out the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye!